record on. So Claire, today you gave some fantastic examples of the workflow of email marketing and some great advice. What would be your top 3 tips from what we talked about today in terms of email marketing?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got lots of notes here, but I think very importantly is personalizing your emails. So thinking about the language that you talk to your customers to, what is the language that you use, and make sure that you use that same language so it's really personalized. We know that authenticity works really well, so bring that all into email marketing as well. Second tip is to really review your subject lines. We know when we're building a house that we get so tired at the end of it, and then the most important parts, like all the paint colors and the finishing touches, are so important, and most people will be so tired by this point. And it's the same thing for our emails. We don't just want to throw out any subject line, especially ones that are really generic, because we're not going to get people clicking on it. So we really need to think about our subject lines and make sure that we put some time into that, as just as much as we put into the content of our emails. And finally, and so important, is to review your statistics. So looking at your success rates, like your open rates, your click-through rates, what emails are working, what aren't, what can you change in there, and then monitoring that to improve it. So if you left it as it is, you may be looking at maybe a small open rate of 20%, but if you adjusted it, you could raise that to 50% or even further. So it's really important that those 3 steps are considered when you're thinking about email marketing.
Amazing. Thank you for those 3 key points there, Claire. Despy, you really touched on as well the subject line, like making sure you put in a lot of love into that as well as the content. What would your top 3 tips from today be? And as our small businesses go away and implement those key advice and action points.
Oh, look, I'm with Claire, and I would just sing the same song as Claire and Emily, making a commitment to your business with starting with your business plan, your frequency, format, and your style. Just have your strategy in and be consistent, and give that a good hot go first, and make your own accountability on how you will show up for that delivery. So if we say we want to publish a newsletter every week, when do we need the content by? That we will keep ourselves scheduled so it gets done, that it's in our calendar, it's in our diary, and that we know we can hit publish where we've said we will, to have that consistent element. And the other layer is, don't leave whatever content that you do, that you stay in the driver's seat, that you leave it as just one. Even with the ChatGPT, you've written that blog post like Emily has demonstrated. How can that be converted to a video script? How can that be converted into so you can share the same message in a video that you would publish also to your YouTube or your Facebook? So just using that content creatively as in other formats as well. But I'll leave it at that. We can always have many hours of power. We'll save that till next time.
Definitely save to the next hour of power. And Em, could you finish us off? You've given us such invaluable information today, and especially that demonstration of ChatGPT. What would be your 3 points of key advice today as our amazing small businesses go away and implement?
I'm going to leave it with one key takeaway. And, going through the demonstration, a lot of you guys were blown away by what AI can do and tools such as ChatGPT. And it is so easy to kind of get caught up in the excitement and delve into all the different, channels and formats and all the different content you can create and the purposes it can help you in your business. But I would take a step back. I would look at what you're currently doing right now, whether it's on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. What's taking you a lot of time? What don't you have time for? What do you want to improve on? And look at ways you can use this technology to help you achieve that. To focus on what you're currently already doing that you know that your customers engage with, it aligns with them, and how you connect and show up for them, and look at ways to enhance that using AI technology before you take it a step further and delve into new avenues and new ideas and things to implement in your business. So that's what I would probably start, and use all of the tools and resources we have available to help you guide that through that process, and show up next time where we can take it a step further and really delve into what you've done from today's session.
I just asked a question about the links on the, you've given us some links. How do I keep that? Can I keep those when we log out today? They go away, or we can save them? No?
Go away, but why don't I send an email to you guys today with the links to those that we want you to check out.
Yes.
So you can go away and mark them accordingly. But yeah, I'm more than happy to do that after the session today to make sure we get to see
There's
those.
a lot of links there. They're good, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Derek,
absolutely.
they taught us to actually do the tabbing on our browsers, and what I do now is I just open the link and then I choose a tab for Navii and resources, and I just put the links in there.
Oh, okay.
I always have them.
Got a Navii bookmark going, Liz. I love it.
Several, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
wonderful.
got a screenshot and share that with us. Beautiful. Well, that's today's session. Any final comments, please just feel free to pop in the chat. Otherwise, you know to contact us, or make sure you book in for the next group coaching call. But just before we go, I would like to say, and maybe Em would like to speak a little bit more on this, with our webinar next week. We'll be doing a behind the scenes, which I've popped the link in there and I'll make sure I email it. We're doing a behind the scenes of our Navii Digital Academy, and giving you some great tools, tips, as we already are in March, nearly April of 2023. So much has gone on. ChatGPT, key indicator of that. So make sure you register and come along. And was there anything you wanted to add to that event at all?
Yeah, I would just say we're holding a free webinar next week to make sure you guys as members make the most of all of the new changes, our learning experience, our digital academy, that is available to you guys. You guys are already ticking the boxes that you're showing up to these group coaching calls, but we just want to make sure that you are aware of all the opportunities, all of the different ways we're here to support you on a daily, weekly basis, and ways you can get support. And we also have a really exciting announcement to make in our webinar. So if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will. So definitely sign up. If you can't make the time, still sign up and we'll send you the recording. So yeah.
Amazing. Well, we hope to see you guys there. But apart from that, we thank you for your time today, being consistent, turning up, being accountable. We appreciate you all, and we'll be checking in on those actions and key implementations from today's session. But thank you again, and we hope you have no pressure. But thank you so much again, and we hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
You too. Thank you for everything, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.